In this video, we will learn how the words of the martial arts legend and actor, Bruce Lee, can help us live peacefully and joyfully. Let's get started. Number 1. I am not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you are not in this world to live up to mine. Living up to the expectations of other people is completely impractical and stupid. We are all imperfect and cannot possibly please everyone. In addition, we are all mortals and may die at any moment. Therefore, we should do what we truly want for as much as we possibly can. There is nothing else to be done. We only live and die once. Number 2. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. We all face challenges. Some of them can be difficult and compel us to try over and over again. They can be exhausting and demanding. But, if we do not give up, we will eventually reach our goals. We will only fail if we choose to surrender. Therefore, no matter how many times we try, if we never choose to surrender, we will never be defeated. If we really want to achieve anything, we must never surrender no matter what it takes. Number 3. Use only that which works, and take it from any place you can find it. In this world of information, we are exposed to a lot of things and should carefully choose what we expose ourselves to. We should only choose what works for us and serves our best interest. For example, we may see others having the most expensive gadgets and might be tempted to buy new ones for ourselves. But, if we think about it, if our gadgets function well and serve their purpose, there is no need for us to replace them or buy new ones. Or, if we are interested in having peaceful minds, we should only watch television shows and movies that promote compassion and peace and avoid violent ones. We should choose only the things that we truly need and work for us. Number 4. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation. While having our own ways of doing things is valuable and useful in certain ways, the value and the usefulness of our ways are always relative because life always requires changes. And if we are obsessed with our own ways of doing things and not willing to learn other ways of doing things, we will create even more problems. For example, you may believe that listening to audiobooks and reading books are the best ways to learn English. But, if you are required to speak spontaneously and fluently in a long interview in English and you do not practice speaking in English, you will definitely fail in the long interview. Therefore, while it is valuable to have our own ways of doing things, we should learn other ways of doing things to live more efficaciously and peacefully. Number 5. Relationship is understanding. It is a process of self-revelation. Relationship is the mirror in which you discover yourself. To be is to be related. We are always in a relationship. We cannot exist as anything without the others. For example, if we are winners of a sport, we might think highly of ourselves, which can delude us. But, if we are to be mindful of our being as winners, we are only winners because of a number of things such as the match, which has been paid for by sponsors, the food that we have for breakfast, which has been produced by farmers, the sports outfit that we wear to play, which has been made by tailors, and the losers, whom we have played with and made the match possible. With this said, we should always look at the grand scale of things and humble ourselves. We cannot possibly live alone. Number 6. Moving, be like water. Still, be like a mirror. Respond like an echo. The world always gives us a lot of challenges. And, sometimes, it can make us feel anxious and unconfident. It scares us to our guts that we find it difficult to focus in the present moment. We think and plan too carefully that our energies are exhausted by our constant thinking and planning. However, if we move like water in the river of life, still our minds like a mirror and respond accordingly to every situation like an echo, we will be able to live more efficaciously. Number 7. There is what is only when there is no comparing. And to live with what is to be peaceful. The habit of comparing can really lead to a lot of disastrous consequences such as dissatisfaction and anxiety. We tend to compare our reality with the reality of others, which can make us want to have more than what we truly need, and wanting more only causes us to feel more dissatisfied and anxious. But, if we accept and appreciate what our reality is and stop comparing it with the reality of others, we will be living peacefully and joyfully. Therefore, we should stop comparing our reality with the reality of others. Number 8. It is compassion rather than the principle of justice which can guard us against being unjust to our fellow men. When we hear the word justice, we usually associate it to the laws of our countries or think about a criminal that has been found guilty and sentenced to a form of punishment. And while justice sounds appealing, compassion is still the best norm by which we can guard ourselves from being unjust to anyone. Because, if we live in a truly compassionate manner, we cannot possibly be unjust to anyone, and we will be living peacefully and harmoniously, and justice will not have to be served. Thank you. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. Peace.